Still ahead on Newswatch 16, we're bringing you the latest across the nation and the world.
But first, let's take a quick look at what's happening right outside with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. Elisa?
Thanks, guys. It is bitterly cold out here. My fingers are numb. It's only about 17 degrees right now. Arctic assault, bitter blast. It's cold and it's not going away. I will tell you more about that and your 6-day forecast all coming up next. But first, here's Nick McGann inside the studio with sports.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Elisa Raffa is back in our warm studio. And Elisa, we had that winter warm-up over the weekend, but now we're back to freezing cold. What's going on?
Yeah, it was cold out there, and I enjoyed the warm weather this weekend too, but right now it's 16 degrees. It's cold and it's cloudy, and I was just out there, and it is very cold. It feels like 7 degrees right now, and we did see some flurries with that cold today. If we look at the radar right now, we can see those flurries are towards our north right now. They were lake effect showers that were coming off of Lake Ontario and spread it down towards our south. And we could see similar patterns like this tonight. We'll see a few flakes, and for tomorrow as well. Temperatures, 24 was the warmest temperature today in Ithaca. We had 20 in Lansing and in Danby as a high, and it won't get much warmer than that. So for tonight, we'll see some cloudy conditions with a few flurries here or there as we see more of that moisture coming off the lake. And as we come into the overnight, we'll see more of a widespread of these flurries coming through, and even into your morning commute tomorrow, 7 a.m., we could see a flake or two on your way to work in school and through your lunch break. It will just be a very cloudy, typical winter Ithaca day with some of those flakes around. And even as you're headed home from work and school, it looks like it clears out, but don't hate me if you see another flake or two. I wouldn't be surprised if they stick around a little extra longer, even into the overnight. What I think is going to be a bigger threat than the flurries tomorrow is the winds. Tonight we have winds coming from the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow morning, breezy coming from the west at 10 to 15. And then tomorrow, as we head into the afternoon, they'll become windy as we'll see winds coming from the west, 11 to 17 miles per hour, gusting up to 28, windy. So then what does this actually mean for us? It's going to mean it's going to feel colder than it actually will. So for tonight to feel like 0 to 5 degrees in Ithaca, what will feel like on your way to work and class tomorrow, it will feel like 10 to 5 below 0 tomorrow as you're headed out in the morning. And then even in the afternoon warming won't make it much better. We'll still feel 5 below to 0, so do layer up, wear those gloves, bundle, because it's going to feel brutally, bitterly cold tomorrow. So for tonight, bitter flurries, 10 degrees, feels like 0. You wake up tomorrow morning, still bitter. We still see those flurries. Sun rising at 6:47 a.m. Again, still feeling like below 0, and then even into the afternoon only reaching up to 18, but feeling much colder than that with those flurries. Looking at the 6th day, we'll see that there's a chance for snow every day this week except for Friday. Talk about TGIF, but the temperatures aren't going to even really make up for that sun. We'll have a temperature of only 13 degrees on Friday, a bitter blast, and the warmest temperature will be 27 on Monday.
Ouch, Arctic assault. All right, dress warmly, everyone. Thank you, Elisa. Still ahead on Newswatch 16, Nick McGann joins us for sports.
We'll be right back.
All right, and Elisa, I know everybody's still scratching their heads of what happened with the warm weather. So
Yeah.
What do we expect for tomorrow?
Cold. This weekend was a tease. It was a tease. Tomorrow, tomorrow temperature will barely get up to 18 for a high, but because of really windy conditions, it's going to feel like below 0 all day. We'll see some flurries. It'll feel like below 4, and very bitter. Typical winter Ithaca day.
Okay, and going into March, we're almost there. Things gonna start to get better?
Well, we actually are eyeing some kind of snowstorm for the first week of March, so we'll see.
All right, I guess we'll keep an eye on it then.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All right.
Elisa. That's all for Newswatch 16 tonight. Tune in on Thursday with Robert Adler and Emily Young. I'm Alexander Leslie.
And I'm John Bogan. From all of us at ICTV, have a great night.